Hello everybody, this is Ark Nova here, getting back to my Let's Play Trials from Zero.
皆さん、あれまた依頼を達成。
Alright. So we're gonna do some extra, try and knock out those other two side quests. This time, today. Alright, it's perfect. Finally decided on a name for our store and what we'll be selling. We also decided on a president. Are you ready? We're calling it Puck and Roost Company and we'll be dealing in sundries. As of tomorrow, we'll be starting our new lives as merchants. Welcome to our humble little inn. The anniversary festival's over. We'll be serving customers. What a darn shame. We will be raking in the cash now. I'm begging you, Adios. Please let me meet with that beautiful angel again. Excuse me, are you Anton? Yep, that's me. Who are you, though? We're with the Crossbell Police Department's Special Support Section. We're here to consult with you about a support request. Oh, I've been waiting for you. There's a huge favor I need from you, and I'm kinda in a hurry. Will you hear me out? Yeah, we will. The request stated that you're trying to locate a woman, right? Yeah, I really need to find her so I can give her my thanks. She pulled me out of the darkness when no one else could. Care to elaborate? Sure, my best friend Ricky and I came here from Liberl. To be honest, my life stinks. I figured visiting somewhere a little more exciting might help turn it around. Fair enough. Nothing changed though. I still got slapped across the face by the cold, cruel reality of my life. To make matters worse, I managed to lose my wallet, along with my travel expenses. Ouch, that sounds unfortunate. Well, yeah. Leave it to someone as dull and hopeless as myself to screw up that badly. I really am my own worst enemy, aren't I? Ricky already tried to help me find my wallet, but it was to no avail. I had no choice but to start borrowing money from him. I also considered cutting our trip short. However, that was when it all began. Just when all hope was lost, that kind lady gave me a helping hand I needed. Man, I'm jealous. Not a lot of gals out there are that nice. Seriously. It was all thanks to her. It was all thanks to her efforts that I was able to get my wallet back in one piece. As you can imagine, I thought the meeting had to have been fated. She held out her hand for me when I was trapped in an endless pit of darkness. So to me, she's nothing short of an angel. So, to make an unnecessarily long story short, you want us to find this girl, right? Exactamundo. The problem is, I've been searching for her the last 3 weeks, but I haven't found a single lead. I asked the Bracer Guild to help a poor guy out, but they turned me down. They claimed that it'd be a low priority case, since she isn't exactly missing. They had far more important work they needed to focus on. Hell, if this were Liberl, I'd be able to get help with something as mundane as a drinking contest. Are you okay? I'm fine, just reopened an old wound. Anyway, moving along. Ricky heard about your team while he was out of town, so he submitted a request for me. Your team's pretty much like the Bracer Guild, right? Come on, help a poor guy out. Well, sure, why not? Huh? I didn't know the Triple S handled requests of this nature. Your work has a much wider scope than I thought it did. Much wider scope than I thought it did. To be fair, something like this is quite rare. So what's the plan, Lloyd? I don't know how I feel about the CPD involving themselves in other people's personal affairs. She makes a good point. Gotta be honest with you guys, I kinda wanna scope out this chick. What does she look like anyway? Bet she's cute as heck, yeah? Cute as heck doesn't even begin to describe her. I still have her burned into my memory. Her gentle aura soothes the most dissolute of men. Her calm voice oozes with kindness. And don't even get me started on her utterly adorable auburn pigtails. Huh? I can't help but shake the feeling that I know someone like that. I agree, that sounds awfully familiar. I too seem to recall encountering someone of similar description frequently. Well, he's clearly talking about our Fran, ain't he? Oh, I think you're right. Wait a sec, you guys know her? There's a strong chance we do. You said she had auburn colored hair. Was it roughly the same color as mine? Yeah! It is! It totally is! No way, don't tell me. Are you related to each other? As long as this isn't the world's biggest coincidence, I'm actually her older sister. Oh, sweet Adios, you've done it again. You hear that, Ricky? Fate strikes again! Sure, Anton, if that's what your heart believes, then maybe you're right. Though you're kind of ignoring the possibility that she might not actually be the one. Excuse me, dear sister? What? Does she have, you know, a romantic partner already? Huh? Not that I've heard of. We don't live together, but she's never told me anything of the sort. I see. Anyway, I'd like to really show her my most heartfelt thanks before I head back to Liberl. Would you do me the great honor of asking her to meet with me? Well, I suppose I don't mind. Is that alright with you, Lloyd? Sure. Alright, we'll accept your request. Yes, thank you so much! Okay then, I'm counting on you guys. Please get her to promise to meet with me again. Now that it's settled, we should head over to the precinct and see if we can get a hold of her. I bet she's manning the reception desk right now. Good idea, I'll come along with you. What happened to Ina? Nothing. You can't handle Ina. You're a loser. You can't handle Fran either. Yeah, this is a gift giving one. I kinda wanna give her the wrong gift from him. Even if I'll lose 3 detective points for it. Out of principle. He doesn't deserve Fran. Hiya, everyone. Oh, and you still have Noe with you too? Did you guys run into a snag while you were investigating those ruins? No, not quite. We were actually here to speak to you, Fran. With me? Did I do something wrong? No, we're in the middle of an important request. You see, there's a tourist claiming that you helped him during the last day of the anniversary festival. You apparently helped him find his wallet. Does that ring any bells? A wallet. Let me think about that for a second. Oh, right, I do remember that. He's a traveler from the borough, right? So he really did meet with Fran. Boy, let me tell you, that was one hard day. I was on my way home from work when I ran into a man on the verge of tears. I knew I couldn't just leave him like that. We were out past sundown trying to track down that darn wallet of his. Leave it to Fran to drop everything to help some poor schmuck she doesn't even know. Well, I am a member of the police force. It's my duty to help those in need, too. I called HQ over and over again to see if the wallet got turned in. Funnily enough, we found it right under his bed at the inn he was staying at. I was relieved it wasn't stolen, at least. So, it was a whole false alarm. Anyway, what did you need from me? Did something happen to him? Actually, we found out his name was Anton, and he's still here in Crossville City, even though the festival is well over. He's been trying to track you down for weeks, and he doesn't want to leave until he's had a chance to thank you. That's why his friend submitted a request to the Triple S to help him out. Wow, really? He's going to make me blush. What do you say, Frank? Can you do it? No one's forcing you to meet him, so you have every right to refuse if you don't want to. No, that's okay. I don't mind meeting him. He's been trying his hardest to find me, right? Seriously? You really don't have to help us just because it's a support request. Oh no, that's not why I'm doing it. I kind of want to meet him too. Doesn't this feel so exciting? Oh, but I might not be able to make time for him considering I'm working. If that's the case, then it's out of our hands. Excuse me, everyone. What's up, Rebecca? I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation like this, but it's almost time for Fran's lunch break, so why don't you ask her to meet you during it? Really? Do you mind? It's a little unorthodox since you're technically on duty, but you should have enough time to meet. As long as you do it during your break, I'll be able to hold down the fort. Rebecca, you aren't doing this for your own amusement, are you? Oh, she absolutely is. She absolutely is, Noelle. Well, since you're going out of your way to help me, I'll accept your offer. Well then, about this little rendezvous, would being set in Central Square be alright? I can head there in a little bit. Well, as long as you're okay with it. We should go tell Anton the plan. Make sure he knows I'm looking forward to it too. Fran, don't tell me she's actually interested in this Anton guy. What's up, Noel? You look kind of conflicted. It's nothing, Randy. I'm fine. Anyway, Lloyd, let's go report the news to Anton. Sounds good. Oh. He sounds bad. Anton's a loser who doesn't deserve love. Hello again, Anton. Oh, you guys are back already. How'd it go? Did you get Fran to agree to meet with me? Surprisingly enough, yes. She seemed receptive to the whole idea. She'll be on break soon, so she'd like to meet you at the restaurant in Central Square. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how I'll ever repay you for this. Man, oh man, I didn't think a bum like myself would ever get a lucky break. He seems a little overly thrilled. I'm glad it's working out for you, Anton. Alright, I need to find her an appropriate gift to thank her for her help. I don't actually have anything prepared for her. Dude, seriously? Should have had that planned well in advance. The date's already knocking on your damn door. Hey, can you blame me? I didn't think I'd be meeting her this quickly. Oh, I know just the thing. Pardon me, dear sister, would you be willing to accompany me to Times? Times? Why do you want me to go there? It's the perfect place to find a present for Fran. Your sister, so I figure you have all kinds of insider knowledge on her tastes and hobbies. I can find her the perfect gift. Right. On that note, I'd really rather you didn't call me dear sister. Oh, by the way, the rest of you will also help me pick out a present, right? Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. This is becoming more bothersome by the second. Well, we've come this far, so we may as well see it through to the end. Alright, shall we go to Times then? Sir, yes sir. Thanks a bunch, you guys. We should probably hurry out and pick Fran's present. We're almost out of time, Lloyd. Fran's gonna show up at the restaurant any minute now, you know? Randy's right, Lloyd. Since he invited her, making her wait wouldn't be very polite. Oh, what do we do then? I propose we divide into two teams. Ellie and Randy and I will go to the restaurant in advance. Once there, we will train Fran that this so-called rendezvous is slightly delayed. And in the meantime, Noelle and I can help Anton pick out a present. I think that'd be the most efficient course of action at this point. I can't thank you enough, everyone, for everything. I am truly blessed to have met such kind and charitable people. Please don't start crying, I beg you. Anyway, let's go with Teal's plan. I'm counting on you guys. Leave it to us. Try to be brief. Let her arrive with a present that'll knock her dead, you know, with happiness. We're running on borrowed time, so let's get to the department store. Anton, keep your eyes peeled. Sergeant Major, speak up if you see something Fran might like. I don't suppose I have any other choice. I'm in your debt, dear sister. Alright. Welcome, everyone. Looking for a new pair of shoes. Runners, leather shoes, boots, you name it, we have a wide selection of shoes to satisfy our customers' every need. What sort of women's shoes do you have? We're trying to buy a gift for someone. Let me see. How do you feel about Strega boots? The Strega Corporation is reliable shoemakers come. And the brand is quite popular among girls lately. A pair of boots? Excuse me, dear sister, do you know if Fran wears boots? Pretty sure Fran told me she was getting interested in boots recently. No clue if she was talking about this particular brand, though. Gah! I'm not sure then. Do you think I should go with the Strega boots, Lloyd? What's that? Let's browse some more. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Welcome to the Luca Boutique. We have every style of clothes you could ever ask for, from children's clothes to fancy business suits. If you need anything or have any questions, let me know. Actually, we're looking for a present for a young woman. It's a gift for a young lady, then this is what we have in stock. Why not go with one of our newest products, the Knitted Palm Beanie? I assure you, she'll become infatuated with the soft, fluffy sensation of the white palm. A beanie? Well, I could definitely see Fran wearing this, considering how cute it is. Me too, it would probably match most of her regular outfits, I think. But I'm not sure how well a hat like that would mesh with her hair. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Looks like this would be a risky bet. Give it to me straight, Lloyd. Do you think getting the beanie is a good idea? I do. I don't see why not. I'm sure Fran would love something like this. When you put it like that, I think you might be onto something. I'll take it, if you don't mind. Could you wrap it with something pretty for me? Why, of course. Give me just a moment. Thanks, you two. I never would have been able to pick out something like this by myself. All I can do now is hope that Fran loves it. Well, you won't know until you actually give it to her. Oh shoot, it's almost time for us to meet everyone over at Vincent. We don't want to keep Fran waiting. It's finally time. I think I'm ready. Oh boy, here we go. Lloyd and Anton are late. What's taking them so long? Who can say? I just know it's quite rude to keep a lady waiting. Dude just put much care into getting dressed up as ladies put into getting dolled up. Wow, Randy, you must be pretty experienced if you know that off the top of your head. You can tell? I do what I can not to brag. How about going on a date with me next time, Fran? I'd make sure to show you the coolest places around town. You deserve it, after all. Oh, you flatter me, Randy. Randy, are you seriously hitting on her at a time like this? It was just a little joke to lighten the mood. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Oh, it's Lloyd and Noe, and they're... good afternoon. Long time no see. No, I mean, sorry to make you wait so long. Why, hello, Anton. You know my name? Oh, right. Lloyd and the others told me your name earlier. Gotcha. Got a bit too excited over that one. That's a little late. Sorry about that. Choosing a present took longer than we anticipated. Well, at least you're able to find something. Is it nice? Well, it should be fine. I don't think it's too bad if that means anything. Alright, you two. Save the chit-chat for the meal. Fran doesn't have too long of a break, right? Better not waste any time. Good point. Well, Anton, shall we find a table? Yeah, definitely. Well, I say we move on up to the second floor. It'll be kind of hard for us to keep watching them from here, you know? You want to eavesdrop on them? Come on, you can't tell me you aren't worried about how this will go down. Watching over our clients while the request is complete is part of the job. That's right, it's our duty to see this through. Sorry, but I am a little nervous about this whole thing. You too? Well, I guess you have a point. Besides, Anton looks like he's sweating bullets. Maybe keeping an eye on them is for the best. We can keep him in check. Sweet, since it's decided, let's head upstairs. Someone's not taking this very seriously. Yeah, they told me that you still remembered me, Fran. Well, of course, it happened on the last day of the anniversary festival. How could I forget? That sure was a rough day. You haven't dropped your wallet again, have you? Of course not. After all the effort you spent to find it, I'm never letting it out of my sight again. You're a riot, Anton. Yes, I don't understand what part of that was funny, but I think things are going okay. That reminds me, Anton. After I found your wallet, you kept on spacing out a lot. You know, I was worried that you came down with a fever or something. I was probably just captivated by your good looks. Did you say something? Nope. Poor Anton still has a long way to go when it comes to ladies. You ain't gonna be able to pick up chicks if you can't say stuff without mumbling. But, you know, they seem to be getting along pretty well. Fran is chatting away like usual. Anton, on the other hand, still looks pretty tense. Fran's about as social as you can get. Definitely way more than me, at least. She would act like this even if she only just met the person. Noel, are you alright? You appear to be bothered by something. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's just, sure, she's always well liked by everyone, but I've never seen her actually flirt with anyone before. And yet, she's acting unusually friendly with Anton. You're just worried about your sister, aren't you? I mean, I guess that's it. She's my little sister, you know? Of course I'm worried. I guess she's the type of older sister to worry easily. I sure hope I don't give Cecile cause for concern like this. Whoa, guys, look at that. Whoa, guys, look! That right there is the face of a man who knows what he wants. I think he's finally pulling the trigger. Hey, Fran? Yes, is something wrong? Well, I just want to explain why I was searching for you. I wanted to show my gratitude to you for not giving up on finding my wallet during the anniversary festival. So, will you accept this? Anton gave Fran a knitted palm beanie. Wow, wow, wow! A white palm hat! My sister Noe actually likes to wear a white hat like this when not in uniform. This is perfect. I've wanted a white hat to match hers for a while now. Thank you so much, Anton. I swear I'll treasure it forever and always. Yes, she loves it. Here we go. It's now or never, Anton. Fran, do you have someone you like? No, not really. Oh. But there is someone I love with all my heart. Oh. What's the matter, Anton? Uh-oh, was he already shot down? I think the fact that Fran didn't mean anything by the comment made it cut even deeper. Sadly, I don't think there's anything we can really do in a case like this. Shall we pray for him? Don't worry, I understand. Anton? Sorry, I gotta go. Fran, I really hope that you and that person work out. What? Oh, hey. Thanks for everything. Because of you, I was able to see Fran's beautiful smile. Anton, I don't know what to say. Don't bother. I don't need to be comforted or babied. This happens to me all the time. My life is, and always be, and always will be, a clumsy series of trial and error. Maybe someday things will work out for a guy like me. I don't quite follow. Didn't you notice? That tranquil, happy face when Fran said she has someone she loves? After I saw that, I knew I was going nowhere fast. I just had to give up. And that's that, friends. She was talking about her sister, you doof. Whew, that guy is ultra depressed. May take some time, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, Anton really did leave. He must have been running late for his airship or something, I guess. Fran! Noe, what's up? You look like you saw a ghost or something. Fran, give it to me straight. Who's this person you supposedly love? Is it Lloyd? Or don't tell me. Randy? Whoa, hold on. I was wondering why the Sergeant Major was being so quiet. That answers that question then. Oh boy, now the cat's out of the bag. It looks like... Hey, Randy, I'm going to stop you right there. Don't make things even more complicated. That smile can stop a rhino cider. You tell me everything, don't you? Why would you hide something as big as this from me? He isn't some troublemaker that you can't tell anyone about, is he? Calm down a little, Noe. Everyone is looking at us funny. There's no time. Tell me. Pretend the rest of them are stacks of potatoes or something. Oh, jeez, Noe. If you want to know that bad, I'll give you a hint. That's just as someone works for a Crossbow Guardian Force and has a very strong sense of justice. And they've always been as kind as they can be to me. He's in the CGF? He isn't stationed at Tangram Gate, is he? They are. I never knew someone in my unit was that close to you. Is it Jack? Burrell? No way. Is it Mr. Temis from the mess hall? This is getting a little out of hand. I'm disappointed, Noe. I thought you would have figured it out by now. You didn't give me much to go on. Are you really going to make me say it? Isn't it obvious that I was talking about you? You're kidding! Oopsie, my break's over. I'll see you all later. Take good care of Noe for me. Yeah, see you, Fran. Yeah, so that's how it was, eh? Doubt Fran will know about romance for a while with a head like that on her shoulders. At least the Sergeant Major here can rest easy for now. Oh, thank you, Adios. Thank you. Hey, are you doing alright, Sergeant Major? Sorry about that. It's just, I suddenly felt a wave of exhaustion hit me. Oh, you really were worried about her. Yeah, I might have gone a little overboard there. Sorry, guys. I never meant to let you see that side of me. Thank you for helping me with this mess. Still, I can't help but feel bad for Anton. Do you think you'll ever find love again? Are you feeling sorry for yourself too, Lloyd? I saw your eyes light up when Fran said there was someone she loved. That definitely didn't happen, and I'd really appreciate it if you didn't make misleading comments like that. Anyway, we can always go check on Anton when we're free later. For now, I'd say our job is done. Yeah, I guess so. Ready to go, guys? Huzzah! Yeah, Anton just has, not the best luck with the ladies.
皆さん、どうもお
Hi,
疲
friend.
れ様。それでは、報告は大変でしたね。
Her little Wawa.
報
She's
告
adorable.
は以上では、また。
She's adorable. Alright, now we have one more request stone. Okay, so we're actually... I think we're actually good here. Because that guy, he just wants me to give him a bunch of dishes. Alright, so we're gonna actually head out for some story then. We're not gonna do this support request. We're not gonna do the cooks one because it requires you to give him a bajillion recipes that have been cooked. So, where do we leave our Guardian Force vehicle? It's actually a good... Oh. That was such a good question. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid that I didn't notice it was right freaking in front of me. Alright, we are good to growl.
あ、乗りますか？どこに行きますか？お安いご用です。
お安いご用です。
はい、到着しました。
Alright, here's where we gotta be. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. I'm pretty sure this road leads down to the ruins. You are correct. We'll have to continue on foot from here. Let's get a move on if we're ready. Indeed. Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins? Calm down, Ellie. Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. No, Ellie. Ghosts are real. Ah, Mega Man. Oh.
さあ、よし、測ってきなさい。行きますよ。さて、そこです。
Well, why are you... Already Grand Orlando.
よし行きます。催眠だ。私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。はい俺のバスだ。はいそこ。これで一安心ですね。
This button. Tactics.
任せさてと
Sateto.
そこです。そこあそこです。さあ行きます。かかってこい。
Button.
行くぞ。俺の番だな。行くぜ。おととい来やがれってな。
Decent fire shooter. Pretty good. This music is fairly tranquil. I like it. It's tranquil with a bunch of quiet intensity to it.
よしもらったぜ。さあ任せろぜ。そこだ。さて行く。ちょろいぜ。行くぜ。チャンスだ。よし上出来だ。
Gotta get all my sequence stuff back.
俺の番。行くぞ。さてはいここです。そこだ。よし援護します。よし
Also gotta get Randy some
もう
sequence
大丈夫
back.
だ。みんなチャンスよ。はいここだ。よしそう。みんな俺のよしはい任せ。俺の出た。はい行くぜ。任せて。みんな分かりました。よしもう大丈夫だ。
Yeah, having just constant spammable large heal S-crafts is gonna be helpful. Super helpful. Alright, time for my memories. Finally made it. Huh, is this me or is this really a lot worse than before? It's not just you. It wasn't foggy before. Hey, I guess this is where our friendly ghosts come out to play. I wouldn't quite call them ghosts. They're more akin to mysterious monsters. Do you sense something to you? I detect a strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Is it simply oscillations in the air? Or is it an incorporeal presence? Oscillation? Incorporeal? Yes, but I did not sense it the first time we came here. I believe it is coming from the roof where the bell is. That reminds me. Dark Ages Tower also had a bell on the roof, much like this room. Yeah, it looks that way. It reminds me of the bell in Crossbell Central Square, actually. You think there's some kind of connection between all these bells? There is. Well, our objective is to conduct a search of the room's interior. Should we set the bell as our target? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations too, detect it if possible. No objections here. Now that we've got a plan, let's head inside. If we have to, commence mission. Can't say I've ever had to bust some ghosts before. Hey, they're mysterious monsters, not ghosts. Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, they're only monsters. You don't have to force yourself if you're that scared, Ellie. Go there. Alright, so I actually... Doesn't matter what I want, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I want. If they're gonna do me like that. So there's the TP charging station. Get our relax on. Oh. The chapel-like area. The face on that statue looked kind of creepy from this distance. What is this place? It seems to be a chapel. According to records, this place was some kind of temple way back in the Middle Ages, the Moon Temple. Apparently, it was built around the same period as Stargazer's Tower and that old fortress on the ancient battlefield. So basically, this ruin is roughly 500 years old, constructed during a time of chaos and war. Do you hear that? A bell? Look out, they're coming! Oh. What are those? Ghosts! The reports were true. Can't check it out now, El. Here they come!
敵出現めんどくさいです。
ほらよ。そこだ。よし。
私の番です。分析を開始しました。
Oh, good. Ellie has that on spam now.
行くぞ。
私です。
おしく。
Phew. The Academy never trained me for ghost extermination. Ellie, are you okay? Yes, I think so. Just what were those things? Definitely looked like ghosts to me, that's for sure. And that light they gave off when they vanished was damn weird. The three higher elements are exerting a powerful force in this area. They must be the reason why this place has become filled with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Now that you mention it, we all heard the temple bell ring just now, right? It's possible that it was rung by the... Noelle, please stop! It was probably just the wind. Yes, that must have been it. Still stuck in the denial stage, El? I understand how you feel, Ellie. I do. But considering how that last fight went, I say we continue our investigation. Sergeant Major, are you ready to go? Yes, of course. Lloyd, I guess I have no choice now. At least our attacks are effective against them. Jesus, like we're exploring some haunted mansion or something. So I can go left, or I can go right, I can go left, I can go up. Let's go left first. Left.
とっとと終わらせるぞ。任せてくれ。そう。
はい。分析を開始しました。任せて。エニグマ駆動。
甘いってろ。甘いってろ。
はい。
任せてきてや。
なんとかなったわね。
It's some EXP. You look, there are no small children in this trunk. Oh, the regular IKEA.
Data 収集を開始します。
俺の番だ。
はい。
行く。
援護します。これで一安心ですね。
Oh, these are mean.
行くぞ。まだまだいける。
Fish starts. Instead of been looted and lost, and you've never been looted at all. Exquisite. This place is freaking huge. Good freaking lord, this place is goddamn huge.
おっしゃ。
はい。
甘いってろ。任せてくれや。俺行くぞ。これが俺たちの力だ。
そこです。
There's nothing I can do up here yet. There's gonna be a puzzle up there, I'm sure.
そこです。
ここまあこんなもんかね。
あ、そこです。
俺の番。
さて、あ、
よしそう
私
俺の分行くぞ。
行きま、あ、任せて。
よしまあ
Not
こんなもん
not
か
too
ね。
bad, not too bad. Anything good out here?
そこです。
Oh, you're a big boy.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。
Oh, you're a huge big boy.
ほらよ行くぞ。エリーよし上手だ。
Good stuff, good stuff. Nothing else in this room. So is this gonna take me to the outside of this edge? Yes. Oh. Underground graveyard. My parents warned me that bad chests go to Gehenna where they can never speak. Or other games.
Hey. Hey.
ここよっしゃ
そこです。
俺の番だよ。
任せ。よかった。
Sorry, Lloyd-san.
そこです。
行くぜ。
はい、あ、私、あ、
行くぞ。さあ
さて、そこ。
任せよし
はい、へい。あ、これで一安心です。
Not bad, not bad. Oh, and go up left or up right? Let's go up left first.
へい。
行くぜ。ちょろいぜ。
Wow, that was... my bad.
敵出現。めんどくさいです。分析を開始しました。
行くぞ。任せろ。
私の番ね。はーい。
おしくん甘いってろ。俺のバット。
よかった。
Oh yeah, Ellie is prepared for this place. Celestial ball. Alright, feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those eyes?
Hey, あ、
俺の番だな。俺の番ぜ。
はい。そこです。
俺の番だな。
聖なる手が助かりました。
よし。甘いってろ。甘いってろ。
援護します。これで一安心ですね。
Why you gotta do me like that? Aerial cannon. No. I want to keep the heal as the S break so she can just step in and heal the team. Never necessary.
俺の番。俺の番だな。エリア行くぞ。任せてくれ。これで決める。これが俺たちの力だ。もうごまかせねえか。
Came from there, so it's going this way. There is a switch here. Okay, shortcut, opening some stuff. Yeah, that good.
そこです。
よーし一気に行くぞ。はいそうここだ。これで終わり。任せてくれ。さあ
私の番です。決めると。私の番ね。
俺の次任せてくれ。
任せそこ。はい、えい。
任せ俺の番と。すまない。みんな。
Well, that's a bit annoying. Nice and hard. Here's stat down for everything. Lorelei. Ooh.
エニグマ駆動。
ありがとう。 ここだ。
私の番ね。
That's correct. Aerial cannon. Area.
力が息吹我が銃によかった。
So she can spam an attack S-Grab now.
俺の番。
はいは
任せてくれ。
さてと。
俺の。よし。よし。もう大丈夫だ。
Alright, we can actually have her use healing out of the party. Since her spamming Avalon doesn't actually make it so you get a lot of good stuff out of it.
そこです。
俺の番。
Oh, monster kill.
まだまだいける。
Monsters.
みんな。
俺の番だな。承知だ。こんなもんかね。
Wow, baby. Iron shoes. The chest is empty as your soul. Chest kind ill needs a looter such. Yes. Castlevania Symphony of the Night reference. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you. 40 defense. 27 defense, 2 movement. 40 defense. You know what? Extra defense. I want Lloyd to be my face tanker. Randy's gonna be my evasion tanker. We gotta run all the way back down to the first.
援護します。これで一安心ですね。
Getting a lot of fire secret here, which is great. Nice. To here.
はい。
よし。よし。任せろ。
Oh, that puts him out of position.
はい、そこです。任せ。
行くぜ。よし。
そこ。さそこです。
すまない。みんな見てろ。
任せて。正解で助かりました。
よし。
If you guys stop missing, that'd be great.
俺のおととい来やがれってな。
Alright. Okay, so this entire left side appears to have been missing.
任せろ。行くぞ。
さてと。
落ち着い。行くぞ。これが俺たちの力だ。
行きます。
よし。俺のバトゥー。
Mostly LECP.
俺のよし。
行きます。
She can throw out another full party.
援護します。
任せてきそう。まだまだいける。
Alright, so we came in from there. I think this one was empty. Or yeah, there was no extra doors here. Okay, so now we can go investigate the right side of the temple. Or the right side of this part of the temple, rather.
えい。
ここ。うっしゃ。いい感じだぜ。
Yeah. Not getting a whole lot of EXP, but the Seepith is nice. Seepith is
そこで
nice.
す。
ここ。うっしゃ。いい感じだぜ。
Yeah, the Seepith is nice. Super nice, actually. Alright.
はい。
よし。俺の番。
私のそこです。
行くぜ。よし。
さっそこ。行きます。そこです。はあ、これで一安心です。
So I assume this is where everybody slept.
データ収集を開始します。
ほらよ
私と番ね。
行くぞ
はい、あ
俺の番手や行くぜ
Oh yeah, see without the wazoo, I love it. Randy met his match at the casino. A girl in a frilly white dress had a good hand and went all red. Shut up. But no, not really. Yeah, I freaking think we have like a decent like end gamer setup almost.
そこです。
行くぜ俺の番だな
はい、あ
That's not hurt of it.
任せて。なんとかなったわね。えい。
Oh, things are getting.
そこです。
Well, that's good. They were already not very good.
まだまだいける
This chest isn't important for foreshadowing. You just don't know it yet. Knowing how the Trails games work.
あ
Out on.
よしや
行きまそこです。それ。
おっしゃ行くぜ
Oh!
私とね。
Scared me a bit. Just a bit. Let's go all the way to the bottom of this.
任せろチャンスだよ
そこです。
これが俺たちの力だ
Before we go through any doors. EP charge too. Okay, cool. I'd have a witty message, but our lead editor was too busy playing Final Fantasy XIV. That's pretty good. And then your lead editor playing Final Fantasy XIV is a pretty good
おっ
game.
しゃ任せてくれ
任せて。チャンスです。
俺の行くぞエリアよしもう大丈夫だ
Yeah, if not for the Seapith, fighting enemies here is largely pointless. Yeah, can't go. That's a monster test, right? Yeah, it is. We'll see that. And then we smidgen. Action 3, more speed. Just can't be arrested, you know. True. Randy being faster means he gets to beat more ass. Alright, so let's get up here and go flip the other switch.
あ
俺の番俺の番だそう
えい。なんとかなったわね。あえい。あ
俺の
Still
番
not high enough level.
俺の番
It's
だ
awful.
まだまだいける
あ
よしや
はいあ
行くぞ
えい。そこ。
マジ
Oh,
かよ
that
なんとかなっ
is
たわね。
kinda dumb. Also, if I wanted Randy to get CP back, I should have just been using Warcry. That would have been the way to go. Actually, I also think that is the way to go. Oh. Broken down guard. There
収集を開始します。
任せてくれ。おっしゃ
皆さんお疲れ様でした。
So let's go through here first, then we'll go hang out in the garden.
あ、敵接近。
行くぜ。
狙い撃つわ。リカバーソードありだよ。
Like death spiral. How did he get that?
俺の任せた。行くぞ。さあ行く。よし。落ち着い。まあこんなもんかね。
Second button. No, monster chest.
敵接近注意してください。私の番です。ドライブ開始。
ほらよ、任せてくれ。
私の番です。
俺の番だな。ほらよ。
Alright. Let's do it.
なんとかなったわね。
That was easy. Black suit. First the Bracer killed, then the CPD. Now the CGF is helping rob chests too? Absolutely. Yeah, Randy has 44% physical evasion, so yeah. He's just gonna sit and dodge everything. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey.
よっしゃ、畳みかけるぞ。
Oh, that is a
よっしゃ。うっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
I like this. I like that battlefield. Okay, so there's a good chest in here.
任せろ。チャンスだ。
はい。データ収集終了しました。
I want to find a way to wrap around and grab that.
行くぜ。俺の番だな。
ロイド、お願い。さてと、これで一安心です。
Easy cut 3, absolutely. Would cast still give me what I need? I think so, actually. Yes. Cool. So now she can bend news tell. You're looking at the baddest Jaeger in all of Chester and Samaria. Cool.
行くぜ。俺の番だ。まだまだいける。
Oh, yeah, that's totally worth my time. Celestial Ball. Rude. Short. What?
そこです。
I like it.
私の
任せろ。
エニグマ駆動。
落ち着い。
Goodbye, everybody. the other doors here? No, it's just the one door in the upper corner. Okay, easy peasy. Yep, this leads us to our other button. That'll heal us up.
そこです。
Oh. This place is ornate. This place keeps getting stranger and stranger. Yeah, it's rubbing me the wrong way. Why the hell is there a place like this behind a chapel? It's not normal, that's for sure. These ruins are way too bizarre to have belonged to this Heptian church. I'm curious about the meaning of the floor pattern here. It resembles an eye, doesn't it? What's wrong, Tio? Did you notice something? There's a good chance this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. A horrid place used to offer live sacrifices. Sacrifices? Yes, I imagine those dark red stains on the floor from the victim's spilled blood. Of course, I wouldn't know for sure without a proper composition test. Well, this conversation sure got dark. But why would a place like this be behind the ruins of an old church? Again? What are we up against this time? Oh. No way, is that thing a devil? Please be careful, I'm detecting massive amounts of spiritual energy from it. Hey, I don't remember signing up to be a CPD exorcist. Here it comes!
データ収集を開始します。ドライブ開始。
おっしゃー。ほらよ、俺の番だな。よし。
エニグマ駆動。エニグマ駆動。行きます。分析を開始しました。
Oh, he's weak to space.
俺の番だな。よし。任せてくれ。
私の番ね。 エ
I
ニ
don't
グ
have
マ
any
駆動。
magic.
よし。
よかった。
I do have spam Avalon Gate. That was easy. We managed to take it down. What Eidos name was that? It looked like a devil straight from the church's testaments. Regardless of its origin, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy. Ghosts, skeletons, monsters, now we're fighting devils? This place is messed up, man. Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell's right above us. Let's take a look, everyone. Let's. We're good. Whoa, there's some weird freaking juju voodoo going on outside. This bell's emitting a ridiculous amount of power. This sound. The bell's resonating? It could be that. It may be the bell's resonance causing the atmosphere. The bell? Could you elaborate? Of Of course, I don't know specifics, but I feel as if this bell is essentially the nucleus of the atmosphere covering the entire temple. In other words, if we can put an end to the resonance, just maybe, everything will go back to normal. What do you think, Sergeant Major? Should we give it a shot? Yes, let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, could you give me a hand? It'll have to be a team effort. No problem. Yes, ma'am. Ah, this fucker needs to calm down. Oh, I did a bad swear. I'm sorry. The fog's gone. Yeah, it looks like the blue sky, the blue skies returned too. The atmosphere covering the temple seems to have dissipated. Perhaps the interior? It might have changed, right? We should go back inside and take a look. Roger. Alright. No more ghosts. Would you look at that? Wow, the sunlight's shining through. My monster radar ain't picking up any signals either. Yeah, let's check out the lower floor too. I no longer detect the presence of time, space, or mirage in the area. It appears that the distorted space is returning back to normal. That's good to hear. What exactly was the deal with this temple? There must have been a reason behind the strange resonance of that bell, right? Unfortunately, that's beyond my knowledge. However, I'd say that there's an extremely high possibility that that bell being an artifact. An artifact? What's that? Artifacts are the remnants of an ancient Zemuria civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. They seem to hold powers beyond orbital technology and under strict control of the church. Yeah, you hear stories about those suckers from time to time. They're usually about some pompous rich guy who secretly had a crazy powerful one. Always ends with the church confiscating them, though. Wow, this is news to me. First I've heard of it as well. It's not surprising that the average person is unaware of their existence. After all, it's impossible to analyze artifacts using current technology. Really? Either way, I think we've collected enough information here. Let's turn in a report and leave further investigations to the specialists. I'm with you. We did all we could. So, time to call it a day? Yep, sounds good. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with the investigation. With that, it's safe to say mission accomplished. Indeed. It's finally over. For a second there, I thought we were done for. Good work in there, everyone. I still can't get over that bell, though. Those monsters were absurd, too. Stargazer's Tower was mysterious, but this temple was really something else. Let's not forget that creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel. I honestly find it hard to believe such an ominous place was once a church. What happened 500 years ago? Well, I say we leave that question to the historians and get out of here. I expected that place to be like a haunted house, but damn, that was nuts. It really was. Anyway, should we head back to where we parked the car? Sounds good to me. Oh, nice. Oh man, give me all that freaking secret, bro. Big secret through these enemies now. Dang. Now it's worth my control
ね。
Alright, easy peasy. Let's rock. Let's get out of here too. Mostly let's rock. What's your plan? I still have a bit of time before I need to head back. Need a ride anywhere? Let me think. If you're offering, we might as well take you up on it. A call? Sorry, give me a minute. Kinda weird time for someone to ring.
はい。
Hello, this is Lloyd Banning, Special Sports Section.
ロイドさん
It's Fran. Where are you guys right now? Oh, we're actually in the tunnel on Maine's Mountain Path right now. We just finished investigating some ruins in the area with her sister. Oh, Noi was telling me about that earlier. Were you able to safely complete your investigation? Yeah, at least for now anyway. Did you want me to hand her the phone? She's right here. No, that's okay. If I needed to talk to her, I would have just called her Enigma. Actually, there's someone who'd like to ask the Triple S a question or two. Oh, sure. Who is it? A citizen? Not quite. It's the mayor of Mainz. It sounds like he needs a consultation with your team. Oh, really? That doesn't happen very often. Did he give you any details? Apparently, one of the locals from Mainz went to visit Crossville City, but he hasn't returned for several days. At least that's what I gather from everything he told me. That sounds a little concerning. Alright, we're already near Mainz, so we'll pay Mayor Bixen a visit. Unfortunately for us, your sister can give us a ride there. Don't be afraid to work her to the bone. I'll go ahead and contact the mayor to let him know you're coming in advance. Was that Fran? Yeah, she called us to tell us about a new request. Lloyd gave a short summary of what Fran said. I see. Mayor Bixen submitted a support request. Someone visited the city and has yet to return? May as well head over and hear the story straight from the man himself. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Alright, Sergeant Major, could you take us to Mainz? Leave it to me. Leave it to Mainz. Haha. But we're actually going to call it here for now. Alright, until next time everybody, it's been Ark Nova, playing Trails from Zero. Stay cool.